King news. See our very own sister's reaction. Okay, Obi Eze, when she heard of the Tinubu Shettima's APC ticket, this was her reaction. She was a former Minister of Education, and everybody have different reactions in terms of what has happened. Everybody have a different way they've been looking at this matter. Some have said, let's see what will follow. Others have said, let's allow things be. So there are all kinds of things, all kinds of words currently ongoing, with this. So, but this is what she said, and it's really, it's really in line with how the Southeast feel. Okay, it's bad enough that the Southeast was not given presidential ticket for almost all the political parties, especially APC and PDP. But again, for them to disregard the very people who are from this region, it says it rings a bell and it makes a very loud statement. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Tinubu Shettima's APC ticket. See what Obi reaction is. Obi, a former Minister of Education, has called out leaders who have failed to be considerate in the stabilization of Nigeria in the political grounds and looking at the terms of inclusiveness to bring everyone on board. Nigerian politicians, to a large extent, selfishness reign and rules in their affairs, and it is sad and shameful that they have not considered anything to bring the country together rather than selfish ambition. The former minister said it is dishonest when people flatter their real self, pretending to be somebody else, just to suit personal interests, rather than adopt a strategy for success that shapes an inclusive society and brings everyone on board. This is coming hours after Shiwaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu announced a fellow Muslim ticket, Senator Shettima Kashim, as his running mate. Airing her opinion on Twitter, Obi said dishonesty should not be given a thought or allowed in Nigeria. If you're going to be a leader, be a man and a woman of integrity. Don't waste time analyzing the sense of what is being done that is not right to another person and try to justify it. The truth of it is that Nigerians must begin to see the bigger picture, that there are people who do not share the idea of Nigeria moving forward and everybody seeing themselves as being part of a government. The Muslim ticket has since stirred reactions as some quarters allege injustice, non-inclusiveness of other religion and tribes. Tinubu explained, although that they were consigned Muslims and there is no problem with the Muslim ticket. He chose Shettima because the former governor of Borno State will bring the best governance in Nigeria irrespective of his religion and tribe. He has tried to explain to people. Also saying he feels that this is the time again for the 1993 spirit and he's riding on the winds of that. So this is what is happening, my wonderful people. This is what is going on right now. Shiwaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu, his own excuse is that whatever is happening, people should try and understand that he sees things rather quite differently. He sees the 1993, spirit coming back. He also sees that, Nigerians must go beyond seeing themselves as different people and rather seeing themselves as one, and that a Muslim ticket has nothing to do with anything that will affect anything. So this is what he has said, but again, talk is cheap. Have you made the people feel part of it? Have you given the people a sense of belonging? For if you have a project and you're expecting people to come on board, but you're so selfish and it's all about you, there is no part that shows that these people have a stake in this matter. How do you expect them to give you their 120% support or contribution to such a project or such a matter? What do you want them to do? To just sit back with you and just, what do you want them to do? Do you think that they are all just going to start, jumping around with you because you said you have a project. People feel more part of you if they feel that they have something and there is something in it for them. Okay, people feel part of it. Largely, they feel part of it. They want to give their 110%, if they feel that there is something in for them. Other than that, it is not something that we should fold our arms and just pretend that these things are not happening. It is really happening, and it is high time we all begin to look at it and put things in order for us to come out of the current, state that we are in. Nigeria has come a long way, and it is time for us to rise up and ensure that we do, the absolutely right and necessary things for us to move forward. Who are you voting for? Have you given it a thought? Have you really thought about it? Because the people you see there today, their children are not schooling in the country. How will they, for any reason, be interested in the education of the country? Starting from the president, I'm not going to governors. I'm starting with the very number one political person in the country. Buhari's children, none of them had their education in Nigeria. None, not one. Not one of them. And then you expect him to be genuinely concerned what ASU is doing. You just feel like ASU is trying to, just try to sabotage his political reign. So whatever they are trying to do, he can't get it. In his own opinion, they are just, trying to look for a cheap way to blackmail him, to make his government look like he's doing nothing. That's all he sees, to be quite candid. That's all he sees. So in case you are not aware, this is some of the things that are going on. These are some of the things that are happening. And the first time to have planted a tree, to have done something about what's going on now, was a long time ago. The second best time for us to get on board is now, so that truly, sincerely speaking, we can get off it. So if you know, the Southeast is, that area, one of the regions in this country that has seriously been neglected. And if she's speaking like this, the former Minister of Education, you can understand where sincerely and truly she's coming from. You can sincerely get it, because these people have seriously been marginalized, especially in Buhari's administration. How many service chiefs? Not a single one from the Southeast. And look at even the presidency we are talking about. They will tell you the Southeast is not ready. And I'm wondering, what's the terminal? Who defines, and what's the rudiment? How do we get to say this one is ready, this one is not ready? Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.